What's going on, beautiful people? As you could tell by the title of this video, we're back again to our seasonal anime review. Oh, I got a burp, sorry. Oh, I just had lunch, so little gassy. But anyways, moving on from that, let me lower my mic on OBS because it's peaking. So, we will go over the spring anime. Now, if you saw the previous video, I kind of changed it up, the winter anime from the fall one, the way I did it, and I'm changing it yet again. Um, as you can tell, we do not have a co-host anymore. It is just I, Mamoru Hikaru. So let's go ahead and transition to that. Boom. And then we'll set that up for later. I feel like my mic is still peaking. Alright, anyways. Alright, there you go. Spring Anime 2023. Let me double check that everything is good because I don't want to reshoot this 100 times. Alright. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to go over each anime that will be airing for spring, which, as of recording, begins in exactly 2 weeks. So, really close now. So, after we go over the anime, I'll go over the studio that's producing it, a quick synopsis, and the release date if they have any. And then, lastly, I'll say whether I'll skip one episode, 3 episodes, or must watch. Now, keep in mind, just because I said one episode does not mean that I'm gonna drop it after one episode. It just means I'm gonna give it a shot because I like the synopsis or the video, which if you've checked my Twitter, I've seen every single trailer for all of these animes that will be airing. So I kind of have a general idea of which ones I will be watching and which ones I'll be dropping. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Boom. First one, Demon Slayer Season 3. Studio is Ufotable, however you say that. Right. Synopsis. Tanjiro will be traveling to Swordsmith's village to get his sword repaired, where he will meet Mitsuri, Muichiro, Genya, and eventually have to team up with them when the village is attacked by Muzan's demons. The release date is April 9th. And as for me, I've been clowning on Demon Slayer. You guys know I dubbed it Mid Slayer. I think it's overhyped. It's a season 3. I haven't even seen the previous 2. So for me, it's a skip, dog. Full skip. Alright. Next one, Dr. Stone, season 3. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Let me get some water. Alright. So the studio is TNMS Entertainment. Quick synopsis is Season 3 follows the Kingdom of Science as it sets itself towards building a ship capable of traveling the world to better understand the cause of the global petrification. The promo trailer even ends by teasing a moment where Senku addresses someone he calls the mastermind, quote unquote, behind the petrification itself. Release date is set in April. No specific date as of yet. And lastly, for me, it's a skip. I haven't seen the previous 2 seasons. I saw the trailer. It doesn't really seem like my type of anime, so unfortunately, this one will also be a skip. Next one, Over the Moon for You Season 2. Studio is 7 arcs. Quick synopsis is Nasa Yuzuki falls in love at first sight after an encounter with the mysterious Tsukasa. When Nasa earnestly confesses his feelings, she replies, I'll date you, but only if we're married. Nasa and Tsukasa's cute and precious newlywed life of love is about to begin. And the release date is set for April. Again, this one has no specific release date as of yet. Things could change, so keep your eye out, peeled for that. For me, this one surprisingly is 3 episodes. I saw the trailer, I got invested, I liked it. So what I'm gonna do is, as soon as we have a release date, like a specific date, the previous day I will binge watch season 1 in preparation for season 2, whenever that is. So yeah, this one, 3 episodes for me. Potentially must watch, but 3 episodes as of now. Next one, Hell's Paradise is by a Studio Mappa. Let me lower a little bit my BGM because I can't hear myself think, if you know what I mean. All right, synopsis. Gabimaru the Hollow, a ninja of Iwagakure village, known for being cold and emotionless, was set up by his fellow ninja and is now on death row. Tired of killing and betrayal, he wants to die. Hey, me too, brother, who doesn't? However, no method of execution works on him because, as much as the seemingly apathetic Gambimaru refuses to admit it, he does have a reason to live. He wants to return to his life. Who was the reason, oh, hold on, to his wife, who was the reason why he softened up and failed to be an effective assassin. Thus, he refuses to die. Asaemon the Decapitator, a famous executioner, sees this and has a proposal for the ninja. He wants Gabimaru to join an expedition to an island south of Japan in search of the elixir of life in exchange for a full pardon by the shogunate. However, this island isn't a normal island. It's believed to be paradise. However, the island is full of mysteries, and the exploring team, consisting of those marked for death, might not be fully prepared to handle them. The release date is scheduled for April 1st. Let me check my notes real quick because I believe I gave this one either 1 or 3 episodes. 1 second. Um, can't find my notes. Oi. Okay, I got them. I wrote them down in the wrong. Or not. Uh, Interesting. I lost my notes, guys. Let me shuffle through this real quick. Maybe I'll find them. Maybe I won't. Oh, perfect. I did find them. All right. So for Hell's Paradise, we gave it 3 episodes after watching the trailer, and obviously after reading that really long synopsis. Yeah, 3 episodes. Um, Let me rearrange a few things here on my desk so that we could put our BGM a little bit closer to us. There we go. Hopefully you guys can hear it now. Alright, next episode. Konosuba, an explosion on this wonderful world. It is by Studio Drive. The synopsis is someone's stolen Megumin's heart. Enamored with a super cool masked man from the silver haired thief brigade, and captivated by the group's outlaw lifestyle, the arch wizard resolves to form her own crew of bandits to support her newfound idols. Unfortunately, her quote unquote thieves are problem children all around: a girl who can't make friends, a super overpowered princess, and a priestess with questionable morals. Can the explosion obsessed leader of this band of unlikely burglars pull things together when real trouble strikes? Question mark? Release date slotted for April 6th. Now, y'all know me. I love Konosuba. I love me some Megumin. So this is a drum roll, must watch. Must watch for me, guys. And definitely, I say it's a must watch for y'all. If you've seen Konosuba season 1 and 2 as well as the movie, you know how funny and awesome Konosuba is. And it looks like this one will be more of a prequel to what happens with Megumin before she encounters the main group. So yeah, moving on to our next anime is her fans. At least this is the translation that it gave us. The Japanese name is Oshinoko. It is by Studio Doga Kobo. Quick synopsis is 16-year-old Ai Hoshino is a talented and beautiful idol who is adored by her fans. She is the personification of a pure young maiden. But all that glitters is not gold. Goryu Amemiya is a countryside gynecologist and a big fan of Ai. So when the pregnant idol shows up at his hospital, he is beyond bewildered. Goru promises her a safe delivery. Little does he know, an encounter with a mysterious figure would result in his untimely death, or so he thought. Opening his eyes in the lap of his beloved idol, Goru finds that he has been reborn as Aquamarine Hoshino, Ai's newborn son. With his world turned upside down, Goru soon learns that a world of showbiz is paved with thorns, where talent does not always beget success. Will he manage to protect AI's smile that he loves so much with the help of an eccentric and unexpected ally? Now, this anime will release in 4 days as of recording, which will be March 17th. So definitely get ready for that one. For this one, I gave it 1 episode because I'm intrigued. Potentially 3, depending if it captivates my attention, like it seems like it will. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Ancient Mega's Bride. So, Ancient Mega's Bride, we have Studio Kafka. The synopsis explores the darker side of magic and the consequences that come with it. The release date is April 6th. I gave it 1 episode, potentially even 3. But yeah, this one's 1 episode. Next one, the new season of Ranking of Kings. It is by Studio Wit. Synopsis: it's the second season. The Mal didn't really have actual synopsis for it, so yeah, second season. Release date sometime in April. No specific date as of yet. I'm sorry for Ranking of King fans. Y'all know how I feel about the type of animation and the story and whatnot. So for me, it's skip. Definitely skip. Sorry. Next one, Mashley Magic and Muscles. It is by Studio A1 Pictures. Quick synopsis. To everyone else in his magic-dominated world, the young and powerless Mash Bernadette is a threat to the gene pool and must be purged. Living secretly in the forest, he spends every day training his body, building muscles strong enough to compete with magic itself. However, upon having his identity exposed and his peaceful life threatened, Mash begins his journey to becoming a divine visionary, quote unquote. A role so powerful that society would have no choice. Oh, I got hiccups, sorry guys. Have no choice but to accept his existence. And so, in order to maintain his peaceful life, the magicless mage enrolls in the prestigious Eastern Magic Academy, competing against the children of some of the most powerful and elite in the realm. Lacking the very skill needed to survive at Eastern Magic, Mash appears to already be at a disadvantage to his fellow classmates. In order to achieve his goals, Mash will have to fight his way through every trial using his fists alone, overcoming magic with muscles, all for the illustrious title of Divine Visionary. The release date is slated for April, no specific date as of yet. And this one, I think I gave it a skip, but I might change that. Originally, I gave it a skip, but I might be changing that to one episode. Alrighty. So, one episode, guys, one episode. Next one. In Another World with My Smartphone. It is by Studio JC staff. No real synopsis as of yet. It's just the second season of it. Release date April 3rd. And now, for me personally, which I recommend to you guys, must watch. This one's going to be a must watch. I love season 1. Let me get a quick drink. Alright, next one. Kuma Kuma Bear Punch. It is by Studio EMT Squared. So, it is the second season, also slated for April 3rd, and I believe I gave this one episode rule. If I like it, I'll go back, binge season 1, and then bump season 2 into either 3 episodes or must watch, depending how it goes. Alrighty, next one. We're cruising through these because there's like 50 something animes that I gotta cover, guys, and I don't want to bore you with like a 3-hour video, so sorry if I'm speaking a little bit too much or too quickly. But yeah, one episode for this one. If I like it, I'll go back, binge season 1, and then continue to finishing season 2. Next one. We got Loving Yamada at level 999. It is by Studio Madhouse. And our quick little synopsis is after her boyfriend cheats on her with another girl he met in game, Akane Kinoshita learns the hard way that gamer boyfriends can be just as bad as the offline variety. As she vents her anger by beating mob monsters to a pulp, she has a chance encounter with Akito Yamada, a guildmate with an afro and no mask. Or Noah, no. Yamada is unsociable and curt, hardly the type of person to make Akane swoon. However, while his gaming stats might be maxed out, Yamada is inexperienced in matters of the heart, and against all odds, she finds herself moved by him. Making new friends along the way, can Akane shake the heart of Yamada, a final boss level high school boy? Release date is slated for April 2nd. Now, I gave this one episode. If it goes as I expect, then I'll bump it to 3 episodes or must watch. Alright, next one. I got a cheat skill in Another World and became unrivaled in real life too. It is by Studio Milipense. Quick synopsis. A mysterious door stands open, inviting a boy who's been brutally bullied all of his life to take a courageous step forward into the unknown. On the other side, he finds a hoard of priceless artifacts and a world as filled with magic as it is with monsters. The most shocking revelation, however, is that he can bring whatever he wants back with him when he returns to Earth. It won't be long before his double life changes him forever. It is slated for April 7th release date. I gave this 3 episodes, and again, as I'm saying with all of these, it could potentially change into a must watch. I'll obviously update you guys over on Twitter. Yeah, definitely three episodes. All right, next one. We got Insomniacs After School. It is by Studio Litten Films. Quick synopsis. It all started with the death of one of the astronomy club members. From this, the rumored ghost of the club came to life. Grumpy insomniac Ganta Nakami stumbles across the moderately rebellious yet easygoing Isaki Magiri in the astronomy club's abandoned observatory. Magiri is jolted awake and tries to escape from the scene, only to have a broken door prevent that, forcing the two inside. The two forge an unlikely friendship, leading them to use the observatory as a safe space for them to interact. Kimiwa Hokago Insomnia follows the Insomniacs, Nakami, and Magari's time in the Starlit Observatory as they help each other cope with insomnia and the lasting effects it has on student life. The release date is slated for April, no specific date as of yet. And I gave this one 3 episodes, potentially a must watch, but 3 episodes as of now. Next one. Summoned to Another World for a Second Time. It is by Studio L. Synopsis. There was once a man who was summoned to another world and saved it. Of course, he became too popular there and turned into an isekai normie. However, that man fell into a trap and was forcibly returned to his original world. Moreover, he had to start over as a baby. This is the story of the way too fantastic ex-hero who lived as a gloomy high schooler as he gets summoned once again to the same other world in a very unexpected development. This is slated for April 9th release date. Let me take a sip of my drink. I got this new seasonal drink from my favorite barista. It is bomb. It's like passion fruit mixed with Red Bull and a whole bunch of stuff. It's delicious. Anyways, I gave this one 3 episodes and potentially again bump it up to a must watch. All right, Eden Zero. It is by Studio JC Staff. Synopsis: it's their second season. Release date: this one actually started 2 days ago as of this recording, so on March 11th. So if you guys liked Eden Zero, definitely it's already out. So go watch that first or second episode, depending on when I upload this video. I gave it 1 episode. If I like it, I'll binge season 1 and come back to this. But yeah, 1 episode. Next one. A Galaxy Next Door, Studio Asahi Production. The quick synopsis is, ever since their father died, Ichiro Kuga has struggled to support his 2 younger siblings on nothing but a small inheritance and his passions for drawing manga. But it's becoming harder to keep up with his growing responsibilities and deadlines, especially after his last 2 assistants quit to follow their dreams. Just as he's nearing his breaking point, the beautiful and scarily competent Shiori Goshiki applies to become his new assistant. But there's something almost otherworldly about Goshiki, and soon Kuga finds his reality turned upside down when she suddenly declares them engaged to be married. Release date is April 9th. I gave this one 3 episodes. So yeah, 3 episodes, guys. Next one, The Dangers in My Heart. It is by Studio Shin Animation. Quick synopsis. Kyotaro Ishikawa may look like your average middle school student, but in his heart, he dreams of murder. Thus, it is no surprise that the one he wants to kill the most is never far off from his mind, the class idol Ana Yamada. Reading alone in his beloved school library, he inadvertently begins to rendezvous with Yamada, who comes to secretly gorge on her beloved candies and sweets. Through their interactions, Ichikawa discovers just how much of a ditz Yamada is and can't help but support her from the sidelines. Meanwhile, Yamada herself can't help but tease Ishikawa relentlessly due to his flustered reactions. With an array of heartwarming daily interactions, the distant bond between the two grows into something more than just library acquaintances. Perhaps, in time, Ishikawa will come to realize that his murderous desires have turned into something else entirely. The release date is slated for April 2nd, and I gave this one episode. And, I'm really not into the whole middle school vibe thing. Kind of one of the problems that I had with Call of the Night. I can't relate. I haven't been in middle school in over a decade, almost 2 decades. So, yeah, I gave it one episode. If it captivates me, then yeah, you guys know the whole shebang. But one episode. Next one, the reason why Raelina ended up at the Duke's mansion. It is by Studio Typhoon Graphics. Quick synopsis. When Park Yunha dies in modern day Korea, she awakens in the body of Raelina Macmillan, the eldest daughter of a Novu rich baron. However, this is no ordinary world. It's the exact same one as the novel she once read. Beloved by her family, it would seem as though she is in a fairy tale, but Raelina is far from the main character. She is a mere plot device whose murder at the hands of her fiancé instigates the entire story. Raelina has no intention to accept her fate quietly. She sets her eyes on someone in a position of great power. The Vogue's rich male protagonist, Duke Noah Volstaire, Wind Knight, aiming to completely change the original story. Using her knowledge of the future events, Raelina offers information to Noah on the condition that he acts as her fake fiancé, but the Duke's two-faced nature throws a wrench in her plans. Release date is April 10th. I believe I gave this one 3 episodes and potentially must watch, but 3 episodes. Bam. Next one. All right, so My Home Hero by Studio Tezuka Production. Synopsis. Tetsu Tosu, an ordinary salaryman, discovers his daughter, Reika, has been physically abused by her boyfriend, Matoro Nobuto. Trying to learn more about him, Tetsu uncovers Matori's scheme to extort money from Reika's wealthy grandparents and finds out that he is a member of the crime syndicate with a history of murdering his former girlfriends. Filled with rage and fear at the thought of Reika being in danger, Tetsu ends up killing Nobuto and, with the help of his wife Kazan, successfully disposes of the body. Now, as the members of the syndicate begin to question Nobuto's sudden disappearance, Tetsu and Kazan must work together to ensure the safety of their daughter and prevent her from getting involved in the predicament any further. Release date is sometime in April, no specific date as of yet. I gave this one actually a must watch. Surprisingly enough, yeah, I think this is going to be nominated based on the trailer and on the synopsis. Is going to be nominated for anime original or anime of the year. It's just a hunch, just a hunch. All right, so must watch, guys. Next one. Mobile Suit Gundam was I messed up. As you guys can see my typo. The Witch from Mercury Studio Sunrise is the second season. Release date is sometime in April. I gave this one episode. I actually haven't watched the first season, even though I said I would. I've just had other animes that were on my top list. But yeah, at some point I want to get into it. Next one. Skip and Loafer by Studio PA Works. Synopsis. Excellent student Iwakura Mitsumi has always dreamt about leaving her small town, going to a prestigious university and making positive change in the world. But she's so focused on reaching her goals that she's not prepared for a very different and overwhelming city life that awaits for her in Tokyo High School. Luckily, she makes fast friends with Shima Sosuke, a handsome classmate who's as laid back as she is overprepared. Can this naive country girl make it big in Tokyo with Sasuke by her side? Release date is April 4th. I believe I gave this one a skip based on its animation, if I'm not mistaken. Um, After I recorded this video, I'll go back and check. And but yeah, as of now, just consider it as a skip for me. Next one, Dead Mount Death Play. Studio Geek Toys, quick synopsis. It's a showdown for the ages as the legendary hero takes on the corpse god Necromancer. But when the dust settles, something isn't quite right. In the final moments of their epic confrontation, the corpse god's final gambit shot was wholly unexpected reincarnation magic across space and time. A boy named Shinoyama awakens feeling not quite himself. Who could have expected that the climactic battle between good and evil would turn out like this? Release date sometime in April. I gave this one a must watch. This is going to be a really good one, guys, so keep that in mind. Dead Mount Death Play by Geek Toys. Must watch. Must watch. Next, we got UDS My Job. It is by Studio Passion. Who, if you guys aren't familiar with Studio Passion, they're the ones that worked on season 4 of High School DxD. So I like their animation style. I know a lot of people give it flack, but no, it's good. I like it. And it's in combination with Studio Links. Quick synopsis. Life appears promising for Shiraki, a girl with good grades, a flawless reputation, and a cute face to top it off. As long as she can keep up her picture perfect facade, she will be able to accomplish her dream to be beloved by everyone and become a trophy wife of a billionaire. On the day on a day like any other, Hime slips down a flight of stairs and lands on top of Mai Mikoshiba, injuring the latter's arm. It turns out that Mai is the manager of a cafe, and the injury will make work impossible for her. It is decided that while Mai recovers, Hime will have to replace Mai at the Cafe Liebe, which boasts an all-girls academy theme. Despite causing Mai's injury, Hime is accepted by the other staff members, with the exception of one girl who seems to hate her for reasons unknown. Hime becomes terrified that this girl has seen past her facade, which reminds her of the troubling event in her past. This one is slated for April 6th release, and I gave it 3 episodes. It's my type of anime, so definitely 3 episodes. Next one, The Legendary Hero is Dead by Studio Leiden Films, another one by Leiden Films. Quick synopsis. Far to the north of the world lies Hell's Gate, a portal formerly used by demon lord to invade the human realm. Thanks to the legendary hero Shion Blade Arts, wielder of Excalibur, and his loyal band of companions, the gate was sealed off and the demonic threat was vanquished. Unfortunately, the seal was incomplete and has begun to awaken, allowing the demons that want to once again begin their attack. Worried about their safety of his village, selfish and perverted farmer Toka Scott dig pitfalls to defend against the demons. But fear not, for Shion is on his way to reseal Hell's Gate and save humanity. Or at least he was, because the legendary hero is dead, having fallen into one of the pitfalls Toka dug. Luckily, dealing with the dead is the specialty of necromancer Andre Hainsworth. While she can't revive him, Andre can at least salvage the request by forcing Toka's soul into Shion's rotting body and dragging him along to Hell's Gate in Shion's place. Not wanting to be left behind, Toka's childhood friend Eunice, tags along. Together, the three of them set out as what just might be the most unsuitable party to ever try to save the world. Release date April 7th, and I gave this one 3 episodes. Next one. The Aristocrat Otherworldly Adventure, serving gods who go too far. The studio is a team up between Magic Bus and EMT Squared. Synopsis: Teenager Shinya Kazuya died while saving young girls from an attacker, only to find himself reincarnated into a world of swords and magic. It was a dream come true. Though he remembers his life and knowledge of Earth, he is now Kane von Silforth, the third son of an aristocrat. Being granted the protection of the gods on his fifth birthday turned out to be too much of a good thing for Kane. His stats and boosts are so powerful he must hide his real abilities to climb the ranks of society as he descends into the darkest dungeons. The ultimate isekai adventure begins as a teen-turned-child is trapped in a beautiful kingdom he didn't create, but might one day rule. Release date is sometime in April, and I gave this one 3 episodes. Next one, as I sip some more of my drink. So good. Alright, continuing on, we have Heavenly Delusion. It is by Studio Production IG. Quick synopsis. Within the safety of the walls, youth are raised in a nursery-style setting by robots. While life there may appear stale on the surface, the children are full of potential and curiosity. In many ways, it is like a slice of heaven. The outside world is a hellscape. It is almost entirely void of anything mechanical and is now inhabited by a bizarre yet powerful supernatural beings, Maru. With the aid of Kiruko, is out there crisscrossing what once was Tokyo for heaven. But after searching for so long, maybe heaven is more of an unattainable dream than a potential reality. Release date is April 1st, and I gave this one episode. Whew. Let me take a quick break, guys, because I ran out of breath. We've covered about 27, which seems to be like a halfway point. But yeah, let's take a quick break right now. Make sure our recording is still doing good. Nodders, we're at 37 minutes. We'll transition back. All right. But yeah, how you guys doing, man? It's been a while since we've chatted. I'm slowly recovering my health. If you guys have been keeping up with my Twitter, I finally got medically cleared to go back to full activity. So I can start going back to the gym again. I can start working more hours at work because, as of late November, early December, my health, sorry to bring the tone a little bit more down. My health took a turn for the worst, and I don't want to get too into it, but I have really bad autoimmune system and a lot of sinus issues and back issues that, it's all correlated, it's all connected. I actually need to have 2 surgeries that I've been postponing. One, because I'm terrified, and two, because, it's expensive. So I want to go back to Mexico in my hometown to have those surgeries and to have my family watch after me because, as you guys know, I live in Alaska, so I don't really have, any family up here besides my best friend and now my roomie-chan who moved in a couple weeks ago. And, I wouldn't want to burden either of them with, taking care of me. Because, that surgery, it's major surgery. I will require to be in bed, at least 2 weeks, probably more, depending how it goes recovering. So the at some point it has to happen. Still not sure when, but yeah. Uh, at least our health has improved. Um, I haven't been coughing up blood like I normally do. So major improvements. It looks like my doctor and I found the perfect combination of medicines that are helping me. Again, it's just help. The real solution is having these surgeries. Of course, I will always live with sinus issues as well as my autoimmune issue. There's no real treatment for that, but or cure. Sorry, there is treatment. There's no cure. But yeah, as you guys have been able to see on my YouTube, I'm slightly more active, so I'm coming out of my hiatus. Maybe in a couple weeks I'll be able to go live. Um, playing some baseball, Kingdom Hearts, all the good stuff. But yeah, let's brighten up the mood again. Let me change the pages on my notes. Oh, I dropped those. Alrighty, so we are on number 28, which is Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts. It is by Studio JC Staff. Quick synopsis. 100 years ago, there was a great war. One second, guys. What happened to my BGM? Ora, ora, ora. 100 years ago, there was a great war between humanity and beastkind. Once the war ended, an annual tradition was proposed where a female sacrifice would be taken from the humans to be eaten by the king of beasts. This tradition continues on as the 99th sacrifice, 15-year-old Seraphi is taken from her village to the kingdom of Osmargo, a miasma-filled realm where beasts live and human entry is forbidden. But Seraphim is not like the previous sacrifices. Her optimism and lack of fear towards the beasts and her fate surprises the otherwise fearsome king. Intrigued by the sacrificial princess and her history, he allows her to freely roam around the kingdom until the night of revelation despite the potential outrage. Little do Seraphi and the king know, their short time as spent together has slowly set the stage for something unimaginable, different for the future of Osmargo. Release date is April 1st, and I gave this one 3 episodes. Next one. We got My One Hit Kill Sister. It is by Studio Gecko or Geku. Synopsis: it wasn't me who was the strongest in another world, but my sister? As a result of an accident, in the royal world, the Asahi Ikusawa is transported to another world, where he tries to enjoy the different world he imagined. But his abilities prove to be the weakest. Just as he's about to be attacked by a vicious monster, Asahi's doting elder sister, Mayu, comes into his rescue and saves him. Into his rescue. I believe that's supposed to be to his rescue and saves him. Chasing after Asahi's love, Mayu too ended up in the same world as him, with the strongest of abilities and cheat skills. The fantasy tale of the strongest older sister was a brother complex. Uh-oh. Here goes Japan with its good old brother complex, and the younger brother with the weakest skills will begin. The release date is April 8th, and I gave this one 3 episodes. Surprisingly, even though the whole brother thing and sister thing isn't my thing, it sounds kind of interesting, that she's overpowered and whatnot, and it's a isekai, so yeah, I gave it 3 episodes. Number 30 is Ao no Orchestra. It is by Nippon Animation. The really long synopsis, I won't say quick this time. Hajime Ano used to live for the sound of his violin playing. Ever since he was a Young, he had admired his world-renowned violinist father, who inspired him to pick up the instrument himself. But following his parents' bitter divorce, Ano swears to never play again and heads for high school without a direction or prospect. During the physical education class, the unathletic Ano gets struck in the face with a ball and ends up in the infirmary. There, he meets the brash Ritsuke Akine, who begins to play the violin in the room, believing she is alone. However, following a past incident, there have been rumors claiming that Akine is a bully, which has isolated her from her peers. A fact Ano was unaware of. Akane dreams of enrolling in a school with an orchestra, but her amateurish playing and lack of musical knowledge grades Ano immensely. Seeing this as a perfect opportunity for the two to become friends, their teacher suggests Ano teaches Akane how to play the violin, something Ano is vehemently against. However, as the pair spends more time together, they soon learn to understand and help each other, and Ano may finally discover the lost passion and melody in his life. The release date is April 9th. I gave this one originally a skip, but I might move it to one episode. Yeah, I think I'll get. So at first glance, I gave it a skip. It didn't seem like my type of anime, but I've had a change of heart. I'm gonna move it to one episode, guys. One episode. Next one, Birdie Wing, a Girl Story. Studio Bandai Namco Pictures. Synopsis is that season 2. Release date April 7th. So originally, this was a skip for me. Golf, didn't seem like my thing. But Giguk sold me on it in one of the Trash Taste episodes where he basically said the underground criminal world of like golf and betting, and if they lose they die or something like that. So it captivated me, so I'm gonna binge watch season 1, and this one, season 2, is a must watch. So yeah, I gave this one must watch. Next one, after I have a sip of my drink. So good, so good. All right. The Cafe Terras and Its Goddesses. It is by Studio Tezuka Production. Synopsis: when Hayato's grandmother passed, he planned to sell her rundown cafe on the shore, not realizing that it was home to 5 young women who call themselves her family. Their desperation to keep the cafe open, convinces Hayato to give it a shot. But even their best intentions might not be enough to make it work. And can he even work with these 5 unruly women? No matter what, he's got his work cut out for him. That's supposed to say him. So forget that spelling error. A release date is sometime in April. I gave this one 3 episodes, guys. 3 episodes for this one. Let me just stand up real quick and stretch because my back is cramping up. Woo! Remember to hydrate, guys. Hydration is importante. All right, next one. Our 33rd anime is Mahou Shouju Magical Destroyers. It is by Studio Bibury Animation. It has no synopsis as of yet, and release date is sometime in April. I gave it 3 episodes based on the trailer. Next, The Marginal Service. It is by Studio 3. Oh, now I got hiccups. It is by Studio 3HZ. Synopsis is not available at this time. Release date sometime in April. And based on the trailer, this is a skip for me, dog. I definitely think that I am not the target audience for this anime. But yeah, hard skip for me. Hard skip. All right, next one, number 35 of the season is Too Cute Crisis. It is by Studio Synergy SP. Synopsis: Lisa Lune is an alien who wants to destroy Earth upon her first look, but the planet has a plethora of good things, and it would be a pity for her not to check it out. Thus, Earth is spared from destruction, and the alien starts to wander around places. Soon, Lisa ends up in a cat cafe where she will encounter creatures that are beyond her understanding. Release date is April 7th, and I gave this one 3 episodes. It's kind of wholesome, so I'm into that. Next one, My Clueless First Friend. It is by Studio Signpost. Synopsis: Opposites attract when a cheerful airhead meets the resident wallflower of his new class. In this heartwarmingly slice of life school comedy series, one lonely, gloomy fifth grade girl is the target of her classmates' relentless bullying and teasing. That is, until a new kid arrives on the scene. Friendly Takada is as clueless as he is well meaning, but somehow he possesses the magic ability to start drawing Grim Reaper Nishimura out of her shell. As the schoolers experience all the fun of a childhood summer together, from going to the pool to picking up sunflowers to watching fireworks, an unusual friendship blossoms. Release date is April 9th. Again, this one's a hard skip for me. I didn't like, no disrespect at all to the animators, but it's not my preferred style of animation. So for me, I don't really like it, so it's a skip for me, as well as middle school. I'm not into it. I haven't been there for a while, so hard skip, guys. It might be wholesome, but it's just not for me. Next one. Kaminaki Sekai no Kamisama Katsudo. Studio Palette is the studios. The synopsis: Yukito's parents are the leaders of a cult. After he gets sacrificed, he gets reincarnated into another world where religion doesn't exist, and porn books are akin to a child's doodles. Hey yo, what? Anyways, moving past that, he finds that it's also a world where life and death are decided by the country. While obstructing his friend's execution, both of them lose their lives. Just at that moment, the god of his religion comes to their world and revives them. Release date is slated for April. I gave this one episode, but I believe I pushed it to 3 episodes. So for now, let's just agree on 3 episodes or 1 episode, potentially more. 1 episode. Next one. It is our 38th anime for the spring season. Tokyo Mew Mew New Season 2, or as I like to dub it, Tokyo Mew Mew New New. Tokyo Mew Mew New New. There you go, guys. It is by Studio Yamata Company in collaboration with Graphinica. It is the second season of Tokyo Mew Mew New, and the release date is April 5th. I gave this a skip for now, potentially picking it up, but I gotta be honest, it's like lower tier of my must watch list. I have, hundreds of anime star, above it. But so skip for now, might pick up in the future. Next, Otaku Elf. It is by Studio C2C. Synopsis: Koitu Kagani works as the teenage shrine maiden at the Takamini Shrine. Catering to the whims of its resident, a centuries-old elf who loves video games as much as she hates going outside. Line up your offerings for the Otaku Elf. Some energy drinks, chips, and video games will do nicely, and watch your new friends scramble to keep up. Release date is April 8th. I gave this 3 episodes. So yeah, 3 episodes. It's my type of anime. Next. Opus Colors. It is by Studio C Station. Quick synopsis: What color is the world in which you live? Perception art has been around in the art world for about 10 years. It has now completely permeated the world and is a vibrant part of people's lives. Kazuya Yamanashi, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Yamanashi, famous artists and creators of perception art, recently enrolled in the prestigious art institute Eisen High School. With his childhood friend Jun Suzuki dreaming of becoming a perception artist himself, Kazuya has had another motive: to rekindle the friendship with another childhood friend who had drifted apart after an incident 10 years ago. Kyo Takise, a junior grader at IC High School majoring in perception art, is the son of a well known grader and the creator of perception art. He was a childhood friend of Kazuya and Jun, but he has avoided them for years. Kyo's heart was riddled with the scars that could never be seen. Various quote unquote colors collide and overlap with each other. What is the color of the scene that meet their eyes? Release date is April 7th, and I gave this one a skip. So skip for me, guys. Next one, which is number 41. The Idolmaster Cinderella Girls U149. It is by Studio Cygames Pictures. Quick synopsis: it's time to pull back the curtain on a new Cinderella Girl story. Hardworking girls and up-and-coming producers team up to shoot for the stars and become the next big idol. Between their gorgeous outfits, electrifying performances, and distractingly handsome princes, these aspiring idols have a lot to deal with. The release date is April 6th, and I gave this one a skip. Doesn't seem like my type of anime. Woo! This is a lot to read, so let's take another quick breather. I could get some hydration check, guys. That is a delicious drink. I'm gonna have to get the ingredients so I could tell you guys all about it. Woo! Let's check on our OBS real quick. We're at 55-minute mark, so not too bad. All right. Whew. All right. Kizuna no Alel, or Alele. There's various ways you could pronounce this. So this is a collaboration. I can't speak anymore. This is a collaboration with Wit Studio and Signal MD. Quick synopsis: this is a story about the bonds between girls. Kizuna Ai appeared like a comet in the virtual world, becoming massively popular in the blink of an eye. After winning the Lapin d'Or, the highest honor of the Virtual Grid Awards, 5 years in a row, she disappeared as quickly as she came. The highest honor of the Virtual Grid Award... Oh, I reread that. She came. Several months have passed since then. An Academy is a school that specializes in training new talent who will make their debut in the virtual world. So VTubers, basically. Their students, each with their own hopes and dreams, work hard every day. I want to be a virtual artist just like AI. A young girl named Miracle enrolls in Aden Academy. With its conviction, when this conviction in her heart, she will meet all kinds of people and make wonderful new memories with them as they each pursue their dreams. Are you ready? The release date is April 4th, and obviously I gave this one a must watch because VTubers, Kizuna Ai, like come on dog, like must watch. Even if it's shitty, like this is for me. All right, where are we? Kizuna Ai. Oh, I forgot to change the page on my notes. Kizuna Ai. I gave this one a must watch. We are moving to number 43, which is Mix Mise Story, Nirome no Natsu Sora no Mukuye. It is by Studio OLM. It is the second season, and release date is April 1st. I gave this one episode just because It's baseball related. So y'all know I love baseball. I have hundreds of hours on playing MLB. I have a few streams on YouTube where you're probably watching this video. So go ahead and check that out. I am cracked at baseball. I have the 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 expert play or whatever it's called, the game settings set to legendary, and still I outscore each team 40 to like 0. So yeah, I'm cracked. And IRL, I played baseball in high school. I was decent. I won't say I went pro, obviously, but um, I love baseball. So one episode for me. Next one, Rokudo no Onatashi. It is by Studio Statelight. Synopsis: Tosuke Rokudo is a first year attending Aomori High, a school full of delinquents. He is often bullied by his classmates due to his incompatibility with their behavior, the only exceptions being his two good friends who are also social outcasts. Frustrated at the way they are treated, the three wish they could stand up and claim the fun, peaceful school life of their dreams. However, Tosuke's life takes a drastic turn when he receives a package from his late grandfather containing their family heirloom, a scroll said to possess the power to save him from impending danger. Upon holding the scroll, a sudden glow emanates, leaving a strange mark on Tosuke's forehead. Thinking that he has received the means to free himself and his friends from their daily treatment, Tosuke is shocked to find out that his effects are far different than what he had imagined. Although his bullying continues, he realizes that the mark from the scroll acts as a charm, capturing the hearts of delinquent girls, in particular Rana Himawari, the strongest of them all. Release date is in April. Let's see, where are we? I give this one a skip based on the animation. The synopsis sounds amazing, but I just couldn't get into the animation. I have a specific art style that I like, and you know, even if the story is great, if the art style isn't pleasing to me personally, then I'm not gonna get into it. So unfortunately, this is a skip for me. I feel bad about it, but yeah, this is a skip. Number 45 in our lineup, Alice Gear Aegis Expansion. It is by Studio Nomad. Synopsis not available as of now. Release date sometime in April. Based on the trailer, I gave this one episode. Number 46, World Die Star. It is by Studio Lurch. No synopsis available as of now. Release date is April 9th. Based on the trailer, I also gave this one episode. Tosuchu Great Mission by Studio Toei Animation. Synopsis: the anime series is set in the future where humanity migrated to the moon Earth change due to Earth's climate change. It will incorporate original elements unique to the anime, such as human drama about survival, and will feature a diverse field that blurs countries and eras such as Shibuya, the Edo period, and London. The Edo period era and London. Release date is April 2nd, and I gave this one 3 episodes. Next one, Gunma-chan. It is by Studio Ascension, second season, and release date April 8th. This is a hard skip for me. I don't like the animation style. It's not my type of thing. I'm definitely not its target demographic, that's for sure. And I believe this is the last one on our list, which is number 49 of the Spring Anime 2023 season. It is Bo's Animal. The studio and synopsis are unavailable as of now. We do know that release date is in April, and that's about it. So let's go back to our original. Alrighty, so we'll keep it here while we talk. Actually, let's transition back to our normal. Let's set that one up. Sorry, guys. We'll keep it here. All right. So that was basically all 49 animes as of this recording for the spring 2023 season. Um, Tell me in the comment section if you guys are loving these. I do get messages on Twitter that you guys are enjoying it, as well as the view count. It seems like you guys are really digging it. Um, I love making these type of videos for you guys. I was already gonna watch the all of Mal's lineup anyways. So, it's just a little bit extra work that I gotta put in to make the slides and everything. I do gotta mention that all the images and the synopsis were provided by Mal, myanimelist.com. So, credits to them for the images and the synopsis. None of those were my original work. All I did was throw them on a PowerPoint and, cover them. So yeah, definitely check out their list. The reason I decided to do it this way, it seems a little bit more manageable to watch and go through as opposed to going through the website. I hate getting ads and all that stuff on there, so yeah. Now, I do have some honorable mentions. So if 49 animes aren't enough for you, boy, do I have a thing for you. Honorable mentions, we have ONAs. We have Uma Musume, Pretty Derby Road to the Top. The studio is Side Games Pictures. That's about it. I don't have any information on them. Ensemble stars, Suiko Selection Element. The studio is Dandelion Animation. Another ONA is My Teen Romantic Comedy. I don't have a studio for them. And Azern Lane Queen's Orders, the studio You'll Start Pictures. And the last O&A for spring 2023 is Tenchi Muyo GXP Paradise Shido Hen. And it is a collaboration project between ALC and Saber Project. So those are the O&As of spring 2023. Now, lastly, before we end, if all that wasn't enough for you, which is 49 animes plus 5 ONAs, I have some movies for you. Black Clover, Sword of the Wizard King comes out this year by Studio Period. Psychopaths the Movie, Providence by Studio Production IG also comes out this year. Princess Principal, Crown Handler Movie 3 by Acta Studio. Caller X Malice, the movie Deep Cover by Studio Dean. Sailor Moon movie by Toei Animation in collaboration with Studio Dean. A Detective Conan movie will also come out this year, as well as Amrita no Kyun and Adelish 7 movie Beyond the Period by Studio Orange. So yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. Thanks so much for joining me in this wonderful episode of Antaku, where we covered this year's spring 2023 anime. I'll leave you guys with some lo-fi BGM music, and until next time, love y'all.